Hello and welcome. UpTheDubsGuy here to talk a little bit about the mechanics of Minecraft water. It acts a little weird sometimes, so stay tuned and you just might pick up some tricks that help you out. Let's talk about source blocks of water. You see these lines, they're not waving at all, there's no flowing movement. These are all source blocks of water, and if I take one of them, it's going to refill itself because it's surrounded by other source blocks of water. That mechanic is how we can create our own infinite source of water. Alright, so you've made this beautiful iron farm and you're ready to add the water. I've had a lot of people ask me, how do I add the water? So let's go ahead and cover that. First, I would suggest getting an infinite source of water. How do you do that? A water source block is going to be infinite if it has at least 2 full water blocks on either side of it. And I'll show you how we can do that. We want a 3x1 trough, just like that. We're going to put water in on this end and water in on this end. And now anytime we take water out of the middle, that's an infinite source block. See, it replenishes itself from both ends. Alright, you're ready to put water in it. You've got your infinite water source. Let's go add the water. Start off on the lower level. Don't put blocks of water here in the corners. Come out here. Skip a block and put the next one. Now you should be able to come back here between these two, the one you skipped, and grab a new source. And there you go. You should be able to do this all the way down, but occasionally that happens. This seems to be a bug of some kind. If you run into that, just go to where you know you can get source water. Yeah, I don't know what's causing that. That should not be happening. But remember, just fill in every block like this if you need to. And don't put water in the corners. If you put water in the corners, what's going to happen is it's going to make all of these waters stop flowing, and you don't want that. So do not put water in the corners. None of these corner blocks. Don't put water there. Both of those should act the same, so that's very bizarre behavior. But it is what it is. We make the best of it. It shouldn't be happening. That's what should happen. Continue this all the way around. And remember, do not put water in those corners. Oh, I got it from the wrong spot and I lost the infinite source. So be careful of that. Okay, we're good to go. Do not put it there. And then do all the other sides just like that. Okay, I know how you can tell whether it's going to work right or not. If there's a sharp angle like this, you can go ahead and skip that block and put it here. If it's a very shallow angle like this, you're going to have to put a source block here next to it. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna skip this block with this steep angle, and see, that filled in just fine. And in fact, I can use it. But now this is shallow and this is shallow. These guys are going to be needed in here. Now all the water should be flowing like this, toward that center block. Only thing left now is these 4 corners that are elevated. Just put water in each of those corners, just like that. That's it. That's done. That's how you put the water in for the iron farm. If you want to know how to make these signs to hold the lava, I have a video on that, and I'll put a link in the description and throw a tag in the upper right hand corner for you. We'll close with one last tip. If you are in a desert and you have limited water, you need a way to generate it. So you can get dripstone. You can find pointed dripstone in caves, and you can find pointed dripstone with the wandering trader sometimes. So I suggest looking for that and set up a simple little system like this. We're going to place a cauldron and over the cauldron we're going to have over the cauldron we're going to have pointed dripstone hanging down. Now what we need is a source block of water sitting on top of this right here. Put your water in there. That is now a source block of water because it's surrounded on all four sides by solid blocks. And look, you can already see water starting to drip into this cauldron. At a random period of time, this cauldron will fill with water and you can take it out with a bucket. You can set up a whole line of these. Just string a whole bunch of them together. No problem whatsoever. They all work independently. In fact, they can share the same water trough. That's no bother at all. They will drip endlessly and you don't have to do anything. Just come back later and this cauldron will be a lighter color, and that tells you it's ready to empty. You just empty it with an empty bucket. Well, I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.